Okay, guys. Hey, how y'all doing? Anyways, today I'm going to be talking about angel dust. I'm just going to do a little synopsis on angel dust. If you don't know who he is, he's from the show Hazbin Hotel, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about his character, okay? Okay. Okay. So, before death, he was heavily involved in gang related activities. um he was in it because his family was involved with a lot of gang related activities. He's done drugs, and his sin is that he has killed his father. All right. um During death, while he is in hell at the moment, he's very addicted to drugs. He does a lot of sex work. This includes like stripping, porn videos. He does all of it, and he's a very popular porn star. He is in a contract with the Overlord Valentino, who is in charge of that sector of hell. And he basically, you're gonna see throughout the story that he gets abused a lot. He doesn't really have a lot to say as to like what goes on when he does those things. He just has to do it just because Valentino has told him to. All right, this is Valentino. He is the overlord of the adult film industry. He abuses Angel Dusk verbally, sexually, all the things of above. And I'm not sure how he kind of got into his contract in the first place, but I'm pretty sure he probably did it, for protection, probably false promises that were made that never got resolved. Yes, you can see this man is just not a good man. All right. This is the Has-Been Hotel. Um Angel Dust is the first person to join the Has-Been Hotel and a chance of being redeemed. I don't know. At first, I don't think Angel Dust actually believed that he could be redeemed just because he didn't even know if the hotel worked. I honestly think he, joined the hotel just to get away from Valentino. I think it was a way to escape. And I think in the first like episode, I think in the pilot, they even say that like, oh, we're gonna give you food, we're gonna give you money if you join the hotel. And he just joined it. So there you go. Um, all right. So the psychology of um Angel. Angel, he uses a lot of humor to cope with his trauma. You can tell that every joke that he does is very vulgar. Um, and I honestly think it's used as a form of like control over himself, just to give him some autonomy. He kind of acts as if like he never cares when people are like bashing him or using him, but you can tell he obviously cares throughout the series. You're going to tell that he cares. He over sexualizes himself, and he flirts as a comeback, which again I just feel like it's just a form of like trying to control his own narrative. It's just like, oh, I might be a slut, but I can show you what a slut really is. I don't know, I feel like that's what he's kind of like pointing it as. um he has a lot of doubt within the hotel, but he does come to realize that Charlie does truly care about him. So he does try to give it a try. Um, he wants to be a good person. You can tell throughout the series that he does definitely want to be a good person, but he just can't convince himself that he is a good person or that he deserves to be a good person, deserves to be loved. In the series, he even says people only want me for sex, entertainment, and profit. And he kind of like internalizes that quote, like, that, and actually, I don't know, I just feel like he actually internalizes that instead of just like being like, this is what's happening, that doesn't always define me, because a lot of things that you do don't always define you. I feel like sometimes you do things that don't actually define you. You have to actually go out and find yourself. versus, I don't even know what I'm saying, but you kind of get the gist of what I'm saying. It's just like, I don't think he's truly how he portrays himself to be. I feel like he wants to show himself in a different light, but just doesn't know how to. All right. So his relationship with Charlie. So we can obviously tell throughout the series that he deals with a lot of acceptance issues. Um but Charlie kind of shows him that he can be loved without being used. He can be loved without, having to have sex with someone. She kind of provides that safety and assurance within him. However, we can tell kind of towards the end of the series, I'm gonna try not to spoil it too much, that she kind of does step over certain boundaries that shouldn't be stepped over. um in the series, like, she uses him as like, see, people do want to be redeemed, look at Angel, because Angel is a popular porn star and people don't think that this man can be redeemed. Like, they're just like, what do you mean I can be redeemed? No, he cannot be redeemed because of his sin. But she thinks otherwise, which I think he loves the fact that he has someone in his corner that believes in him, even though you can tell that Charlie isn't fully, like, she does this. I don't think Charlie's necessarily a bad person. I think she truly wants to see him get better, but I feel like there is a certain selfishness within her, because she is still kind of using him as a, hey guys, come to my hotel, I want to redeem people. Like, she's just kind of using him as like an example. I can't even explain what the right word is, but she definitely does use this man. All right, Angel Dust and Husk relationship. So their dynamic is very interesting because I think that they might be in love. Anyways, Angel, he teases him, flirts with him a lot, while Husk pretends like, of course, he doesn't care, and he's annoyed and grumpy all the freaking time. These two are very freaking similar because they both have a addictive personality within each other. Like, Angel, he's addicted to drugs. I feel like he's still kind of like, in a way, addicted to sex work. And Husk, on the other hand, is addicted to gambling and alcoholism. He's very addicted to that. They're both similar in ways of, Husk is under the command of the radio demon, while Angel Dusk is under the command of the, I guess, the overlord of the adult film industry. Very, very similar. Um, so yeah. Also, anytime I'm like in this scene, this is kind of towards like season 2, episode 5. Anytime anything happens, they're always sitting down, listening to each other. You can tell that like they're very overprotective of one another, and they don't explicitly say it all the time, but you can tell that they don't really like, they don't expect each other to do anything for them. They just let them be them. Like, they let each other be each other without having to change who the other person is, which I love. All right. This is Angel Dusk and Drag. This is a little spoiler for the last episode. When Angel Dusk put this outfit on, let me just tell you, my boy Husk, he was blushing. So anyways, I hope this relationship goes far. And again, another little spoiler, but Angel Dust has gotten kidnapped, and guess who has to save? He has to save his boy. Ah! Okay, anyways, see you guys next time on my channel. Hopefully you guys like this. Please like and subscribe if you want more.